So about a while back, I said I was going to talk about ABBA from ABBA and Preach. And I previously made a video about it, but I just deleted it because it's just me rambling about the same thing. And quite frankly, that whole situation is old news. But let me just kind of give you a synopsis of what the video was about. Instead of me just talking the same thing for 30 minutes. So long story short, I basically broke down the whole ABBA situation about him, impregnating 3 women after he told them he had a low sperm count, and them going online and exposing him about it, the whole controversy of it, and him also doing other fuck shit while doing this type of stuff. And basically, the point I was trying to make is when you're a commentary YouTuber that presents himself as holier than thou or as if he's this righteous being, when stuff like that comes up, people are going to jump at the opportunity to expose you and make your life a living hell. And not to say the things that that ABBA would point out in his videos weren't justified. Like, it wasn't that he wasn't, like, there's a lot of videos where, his commentary was right on point, but there are certain times when ABBA would come at certain issues with a holier than thou stance. Like, he would not, like, he is without sin. And even when that whole feud with Fresh and Fit and them was happening, and Fresh got that call girl pregnant, that Instagram model pregnant, they didn't let up on that shit. They kept making jokes. ABBA and Preach kept, like, they were making buku money off of that incident. So naturally, when the same situation happens to ABBA but worse, they took that shit another level. Now, not only is Fresh and Fit, if they're still a thing, not only are they going after them, but then you got other YouTubers going after them. Oshay the Duke Jackson, I think. Yeah, that dude is funny. His channel is hilarious. But he made about, I don't know, 15, 20 videos about ABBA and Preach. But that's the thing, when you present yourself as a holier than thou figure, when you finally get exposed, people are going to eat that shit up like it's chum. So you kind of set yourself up for that sort of reaction. And I think going forward, if I'm ABBA, what I'm doing is, if I'm doing commentary, I'm coming from a place of, I've done fuck shit, so here's where it leads you. I'm using it more as a teaching reference of, I've been there, I've walked that walk, and it doesn't end well. So people can relate a lot better, as opposed to you coming up to us as if you're this he who is without sin figure, and you're judging others based on their actions. So that's pretty much what that video was about. But that's not what I want to talk about today, because I saw something a lot worse. Now, I had to redo this video because my sound fucked up. But we'll just get right into the point. Let me get the girl's name again because I don't want to forget it. Yes. So there was this streamer by the name of Catalina. I don't think that's her streaming name, but that's her real name, Catalina. There was a streamer called Catalina, and she got exposed recently. Now, what she got exposed for, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care who you are, this shit would have fucked anybody up. Her boyfriend Kenneth, who is also a streamer, discovered that she was having an affair. But not with any old average Joe off the street, or not with any other streamer that she could have possibly ran into while she was attending Streamer University. Because she did attend Streamer University, and she made her contacts and everything through that, and because of that, her streaming career started to take off. So she didn't cheat with any of these people. No. She did it Alabama style. She cheated with not her second, not her third, not her fourth, not fifth cousin twice removed. No. She cheated with her first cousin. Blood relative. My mama is your mama's sister, or my daddy is your daddy's brother, cousin. She cheated with her first cousin. How Kenneth discovered this originally was that they have I guess it's a smart litter box for the cats in the bathroom. And in the smart litter box, there's a camera, a built-in camera to kind of monitor the cats to see if, if they're healthy, if their stool's healthy, probably to see if, if they're sick or, if they're actually using the litter box properly, what have you. There's a camera built into the litter box. And he goes into the camera and he sees his girlfriend, Catalina, on FaceTime with someone, just showing her goodies off. All her ass, all the titties, all that, just grabbing her booty meat, all on a FaceTime. And he's just like, damn, she cheating on me. But he wasn't prepared who she was cheating with until he got her phone. He got her phone and went through all her text messages. This girl had been sleeping with her cousin since before she got with this dude. And was doing it all throughout the relationship. I'll put a link in the description where a streamer breaks it down and he'll show you the text messages. I'm not putting this in my video. I don't want to go through all that. Everyone's probably done. There's enough people that done it already. So I'll put like a streamer's. I'll put like a video at the bottom if you want more reference to what's going on in the description, so that way y'all can understand what I'm talking about. But anyways, old boy found out that she was sleeping with her cousin. And you think that's bad? She had a whole bucket list of dirty things she wanted to do with her cousin. In her notes. A bucket list of dirty shit she wanted to do with her cousin. As a man, hell, as a person, imagine you start dating this person, right? And y'all got something good going on. You go on dates. Hell, they live with you now. This person lives with you. And you like, everything's going great. And then all of a sudden, things start to kind of feel a bit weird. It's like, what's going on? Something not right. So you do your research and then you find out that the partner that you are with is doing ungodly things with a family member. The amount of trust issues that you are going to develop after that, like, you're not, like, if after that, any girl or any dude you talk to, if they're talking to their sister too long, if they're talking to their cousin too long, if they're talking to their aunts or uncles too long, it will fuck you up, because you're like, bro, I can't say that wouldn't happen, because it literally just happened. Where do we draw the line, folks? Like, I get, bro, I get everybody got certain kinks, but there's just certain things you shouldn't explore for your own health. Like those, like the people into interspecies erotica, and y'all know what I'm talking. Like, why do you think this is a great idea? This is disgusting. Why are we doing this? It's like, you imagine you find out that your person is cheating with you with their pet. Oh, so Rover is your man now? What am I going to do with this? Or catching this person out with the horses? So I heard stories about that shit. One dude caught his wife out. He couldn't find his wife. Where was his wife? He was looking all over the house for his wife. He caught his wife in the stable with the horses, and I know you know exactly where I'm going with that. What are we doing? What are we doing? Imagine Imagine the trust issues you have to develop witnessing that shit. I feel horribly sorry for Kenneth. Because Kenneth didn't deserve that bullshit. Kenneth didn't deserve any of this shit. I'm laughing because it's just like, at this point, what can you do? It's like Kenneth, man to man, bro. I know you don't watch any of this video. This video is not gonna get any motherfucking views. I know for a fact because this is a brand new channel, and I only got a select people who even watch this bullshit. Kenneth, if you do ever come across this video, bro, it was not your fault. There was nothing you could have done. This woman had been in the bag with this man since before y'all met. That deal had already been set and sealed. She was wrong for bringing you in a situation knowing damn well she could never commit herself to somebody that wasn't her cousin. And as for Kathlena, I'd hit up my cousin and say, let's just go live in the woods somewhere. Because you're not going to go be with anybody else. You're not going to marry anybody else. And hell with him, I don't think you can end up with anybody else either, sir. At this point. Because holy shit, man. Like, since y'all so in love with each other, y'all might as well go move in the woods. Just get away from society so we don't have to deal with it. Now, if y'all have kids, the motherfucker may come out with 4 legs and 3 arms and maybe like a third eye and not the good kind that reeks of insight and intuition. No, the third eye of like, nah, he actually got an eye growing out of his forehead. You might have that problem. But if y'all are cool with that, I suggest y'all take your asses in the Alabama woods somewhere where you can live in harmony. Because I'm sorry, I'm looking at, I'm just like, as a man, as a person, as anybody, how can you ever let your guard down after that? Like, that's a level of fuck shit that I don't think anybody should subscribe to achieve. I know, stomach is fucking disgusting, ain't this shit? I'm just like, when I heard the story, I'm like, no. She couldn't have done that. Boy, reading them text messages, I'm like, there's no hope. Not only, no, we as a society, we as a society is cooked. Like sauteed, deep fried, baked, barbecued. We cooked. We are cooked. Mental health should be a code red for westernized communities at this point. If we've gotten to a point where we are so fucked up in the head that boning our family members is a good idea. Now, mind you, that this has been happening since the beginning of time. Like, that type of act had been happening since the beginning of time. But, yo, to actually read the stream of consciousness that goes through someone's mind when they're doing this, it's just like, but then how can you compete against something like that? Like, how can you compete against somebody that's known this person since the first time they took breath in life? Oh, like, you can't go to a family function with this person because you're going to always be there with just wondering. Oh, my God. I gotta protect yourselves out there. People out here doing some wild ass shit. But this is why, especially for me, I've learned the art of detachment. Because this, it's not, maybe not to this level of an extreme, but these types of people, these people who are like mentally like disintegrated, there's a lot of people that are walking the streets that are in the dating scene trying to find lovers when their mental health has been like nuked ages ago. They're operating on some random, disgusting, sick frequency, meanwhile, you think that you have a chance with this individual, only to find out that this person had been shacking up with a family member since the day y'all met. How do you compete with that? How can you mentally sit here and be like, okay, there's a possibility that that can occur? That's why I mastered the art of detachment. Because at this point, I understand that when I'm talking to somebody or if I'm dating somebody, anything can happen at this point. Shit, like I said earlier, at this point, if like I say I'm just, I get home from work, I walk in and I catch her on the ground with the Doberman. What I'm gonna do? Like I mean, this is fucked up. But like, I'm just gonna call the cops. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, this is sick. But the shock factor now is so down because it's just like the amount of stories that I've seen and read and heard about people on some fuck shit. It's just like you have to practice the art of detachment, because if you don't, you will go mentally insane in this world. You will go mentally insane with the amount of crazy shit people do. Like, you think everything's good in a relationship. Meanwhile, you find out that your partner done something unforgivable, and now you gotta mentally put you gotta mentally put the pieces back together. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay grounded, present, and I'm just going to expect the unexpected. And it's gonna hurt no matter how much you think you prep for this type of shit. If you walk in and to find out your girl is cheating with her cousin, my dude, you're gonna be broken for that. That's just that's inevitable. But you can't you have to find a way to not let that destroy you to a point where you can't recover from it. So that's why I'm like, practice the art of detachment. Say it happened. There's nothing you could have done for it. You did the best you can. She was on some sick fuck shit. Let her go. Let her go in the woods somewhere in Alabama with her cousin, and they can live happily, whatever that looks like. And you go find you somebody who's not on some fuck shit like that. That's all I can tell you. Because shit like that will give you trust issues out the wazoo. And it's fucking disgusting. It's atrociously disgusting. I'm like, how can you fix your face? And you know it sucks. What sucks is just like, she knew she was doing all this shit when she got with this man. She knew she was still attached to her blood relative, and yet she still got with this man. I guess for the lick. He was a successful guy, so she had to get the lick. He can take care of me while I have fun with my... That's the mindset of a lot of people these days. Oh, you take care of me while I go and screw a whole nother person. While I fulfill my sick sexual fantasies, I need you to take care of me. People like that deserve the worst in life. I'm going to say that right here. If you have that mindset of, I want one person to take care of me, meanwhile I can go and screw and do nasty crap with a whole nother person, you deserve everything bad to happen to you in life. That's it. That is evil. That is the most evil shit I've ever heard in my life. If you have that mindset of, I'm just going to leave my husband or leave my wife at home, and meanwhile I'm going to go, she's holding everything down here, meanwhile I'm going to go screw and do all types of sick shit with another person. Nah, man, y'all deserve the worst. Any bad thing that happened to you, you deserve. Because that is some sick, foul shit. Whew. Anyways, I said enough on this damn matter. Whew. I was like, this a thing? People doing this now? Hey, different strokes for different folks. But I'm not gonna be part of those. I'm not gonna be part of those family matters. That's disgusting as hell. Fuck. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. My stomach is talking to me and it's talking to y'all, and I really don't feel like having any more conversations with it. You guys have a good one. Try to keep your head up. Try to keep yourself stable. Keep yourself grounded, present, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care.
Broke ass niggas.